Hello, dear viewers. My name is Farin Nouri, and I'm a migration consultant in Germany. Today, I would like to explain for you how to apply for child benefit or Kindergeld in Germany. You can apply for child benefit or Kindergeld in written form in the Familienkasse of the Agentur für Arbeit, which in English means employment agency. For this application, there are mainly two application forms which you should fill them in and send them together with your relevant necessary documents to the Familienkasse in your relevant city or state. The name of one of these forms is Antrag auf Kindergeld, which in English means application for child benefit. In this form, you write your personal information as an applicant, the personal information of your spouse, and the personal information of your children for whom you apply child benefit. The name of the second form is Anlage Kind zum Antrag auf Kindergeld, which in English means attachment child to the application for child benefit. You should fill in this attachment for each of your child once, and you should only include the information about the same child in this form. It is worth mentioning that I am going to explain for you how you can fill in these forms in my upcoming videos in this YouTube channel. Now I would like to explain for you which are the necessary documents for the application for child benefit. First, the filled in application forms for the child benefit. In these forms, in addition to the other information of yourself and your children, you must write your tax number and the tax number of each of your children for whom you apply child benefit. This tax number is called Steueridentifikationsnummer in German language. Those who come to Germany from a foreign country and register themselves in this country, or those who are born in this country, they receive this tax number in written form in a letter sent to them in their post address. If someone hasn't got this number, he or she can get this number from his or her relevant finance office, which in German it is called Finanzamt, in his relevant city or state. In some cities of Germany, it is also possible to get this number from your relevant registration office or your relevant Meldebehörde in your city or state. Second, child's birth certificate. Birth certificate, which in German it is called Geburtsurkunde, should be available in German language. So, if you have it from your home country in another language, you should translate it in German and send it together with the application forms for the child benefit to the Familienkasse. Third, copy of the residence cards. You must send the copy of your residence card, the copy of the residence card of your spouse, and the copy of the residence card of your child for whom you apply child benefit to the Familienkasse. In some cases, the Familienkasse expects some more documents such as the first registration certificate of yourself and that of your spouse and children. It means that when exactly you entered Germany and registered yourself for the first time in this country, this registration certificate is called Meldebescheinigung or Meldebestätigung in German language. The extended registration certificate, which is called Erweiterte Meldebescheinigung or Erweiterte Meldebestätigung in German language. This registration certificate includes the details about the registration of yourself and the registration of your spouse and your children in Germany. You can also get this type of registration certificate from your registration office or Meldebehörde in your relevant city in Germany. Or, for example, the Familienkasse sometimes asks the refugees for a copy of the decision of the Federal Office for Migration and Refugees of Germany about their asylum case. They also ask for the copy of the envelope of this decision of the Federal Office for Migration and Refugees of Germany so that they can find out when exactly this person or this family has got a specific type of protection from the Federal Office for Migration and Refugees of Germany. Or sometimes the Familienkasse asks for a confirmation from the school of the children. so that they can find out whether these children attend the school or not. This confirmation from the school is called Schulbescheinigung in German language. In addition, depending on the individual case of the applicant and his or her family, the Familienkasse may ask this person for some more or some other documents of him or herself, or of his or her spouse and his or her children. You can apply for a child benefit either online or in a written form via post. Because online application is a bit complicated, the people usually apply for it in a written form via post. That is why I will also explain for you how you can fill in its forms in a written form and then send it via post to the Familienkasse. You can fill in its application forms in your computer, laptop, or in your smartphone and then print it out and sign it and then send it to the Familienkasse via post. Or you can print out its application forms first and fill them in and sign them and then send them with the other necessary documents all together to your relevant Familienkasse via post. Now we should know when exactly you can apply for child benefit. You can either apply for child benefit for your child from his or her date of birth, if he or she is born in Germany, or you can apply for it from his or her 18th birthday, or you can apply for it from the date your child enters Germany from a foreign country and completes the requirements for a child benefit. If you do not know that your child had the right to receive child benefit in the past, or for any other reasons you could not have applied child benefit for your child, no worries, because you can apply for child benefit retroactively for up to 6 months in the past, and when your child really had the right to receive this benefit, the Familienkasse will transfer this child benefit for these months in your bank account. If your application is being rejected by the Familienkasse and you think that your child has the right to receive child benefit, or you receive less child benefit than your child deserves, you can contact your relevant Familienkasse and discuss the problem with them. If you could not solve the problem with them, you can object or revoke their decision. You have the right to revoke their decision within 1 month after receiving their decision. You can revoke their decision either online or in a written form via post. If you do not get a positive result for your revocation of their decision, you will have the right to complain against it in the court. Okay, dear viewers, I think for today this much information is enough. In my upcoming videos, I'll explain for you how you can fill in the application forms for child benefit. In addition, I'll explain for you about the child allowance, which in German it is called Kinderzuschlag. Thanks a lot for watching my video. If you would like to get similar important information about the immigration laws in Germany, your rights and duties in German society, the living conditions in Germany, and other such important topics, please subscribe and follow our channel. If you have any questions or remarks about today's topic, you can write it under this video and I will be more than happy to answer it for you.